according to the scriptures, Yahweh Shai, the Son of the Most High, is set to bring immortality to the nation of Israel, the elect, via establishing the tabernacle of David, as we talk about the second coming of who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. He is coming to take down this current world ruled by Esau, Edom, and establish a righteous kingdom, which is synonymous with the throne of David. That's scriptural, which is a government that's going to run this world in righteousness.
I saw in the night visions, and behold, one like the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven, and came to the Ancient of Days, and they brought him near before him. And there was given him dominion and glory, and a kingdom, that all people, nations, and languages should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion which shall not pass away, and his kingdom that which shall not be destroyed.
This is what you have to do. You have to believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
Let this mind be in you, which was also in
Yahushai,
who being in the form of God thought it not robbery to be equal with God, but made himself of no reputation, and took upon him the form of a servant, and was made in the likeness of men. And being found in fashion as a man, he humbled himself and became obedient unto death, even the death of the cross. Wherefore God also hath highly exalted him, and given him a name which is above every name, that at the name of
Yahushai,
every knee should bow, of things in heaven, and things in earth, and things under the earth, and that every tongue should confess that
Yahushai
is Lord, to the glory of God the Father.
This is what you have to do. You have to believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. We believe, beginning with Elder Apostle Tara down, we believe that eventually the Lord is going to give his men, we got to be his men, eventually he's going to give us that power, that spiritual power. And like it says there in Psalms 110, then thy people shall be willing, even these scoffers and scorners. Oh yeah, they'll be willing to show that respect then. For a lot of them, it'll be too late.
All right. Shalom. First and foremost, we would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakadash, and double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to our younger brothers. And peace and blessings say, take to the hopeful lake out there, pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds. In the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, with GMS Mississippi Camp coming with another, all right, weekly lesson. And it's entitled The Home Stretch, okay, because, this is terminology, that they use, in racing, mainly horse racing, but also, in the track and field as well. All right, and they want to get that definition, and we're going to expound on it in the truth, because according to prophecy and the way we see things happening, we're on that home stretch. Now, how long, that home stretch is, we don't know, but we know that we're on the home stretch. All right, where only a few things have to happen. All right, till the Lord close this thing out, man. All right, so I got the definition. We got that definition pulled up. And it says the home stretch is an expression that means the end of a task or journey is close and that most of the work is complete. It comes from horse racing, where the home stretch is the final straightaway between the last turn and the finish line. So we're here. Now it's about finishing this thing out. You know, a lot of everything, you know, a lot of things that happen have happened. A lot of things that need to be in place are in place. So now we on the home stretch in this thing where we just have to finish this thing out, you know, to close out this task, all right, in this journey that we've, you know, been assigned to from the Yahweh Shema Shai, you know. So I'm gonna get this in Romans, all right. The brother had any points they want to bring out? If not, I'll just get this in Romans and probably First Peter 4. So let's get this in Romans chapter 13, and this is in the NLT. Okay, this is Romans 13 and 11. It says, "This is all the more urgent, for you know how late it is. Time is running out. Wake up, for your salvation is nearer than when we first believed." You know, so we're in the urgent time, you know, to really take heed to ourselves, making sure that we're on point. All right, and we don't have, you know, and that's one of the most important things that we have now is time. Okay, we're not in the phase, you know, where we can waste a lot of time. You know, because that's one thing about the end of a game in the fourth quarter. It's a whole different atmosphere because now time is a major factor. Okay, you have something in sports, you know, in football, what you call a 2-minute drill. Okay, where you know there's a sense of urgency in how you move. Okay, clock management, you know, you gotta be very strategic. All right, everything changes. You know, the whole atmosphere changes those last 2 minutes because time is such a factor, man. You know, and the closest we are now, all right, we don't have time to waste on anything outside this ministry, man. This is Romans 13 and 12. It said the night is almost gone. The day of salvation will soon be here. And this kingdom represents the night. Okay, because Esau is the king of darkness, man. Okay, it speaks about gross darkness covering the people. Well, this empire, you know, represents this is the true dark ages. You know, he tried to go into the medieval time when Jake, you know, was in power in Europe and, you know, Russia. Okay. And he tries to make it seem as if, you know, those were the dark ages. No, this is a dark age, man. All right. Which this man's rulership, you know, has overshadowed, okay, the right way. You know, it speaks about um spiritual Egypt and Sodom, you know, where our Lord was crucified, okay, which goes into Yahweh Shah being spiritually crossed out, okay, because this is an anti-Messiah culture, all right, and it's a culture that operates in pure darkness when it comes to the wisdom of Yahweh Shem Al Shah, okay. So it says, so remove your dark deeds like dirty clothes and put on the shining armor of right living, because we belong to the day, okay, which is righteousness, the light, this truth. We must live decent lives for all to see. Don't participate in the darkness of wild parties and drunkenness or in sexual promiscuity and immoral living and in quarreling and in jealousy, man. Okay, and then that's why, you know, we've seen the spirit as of late pretty much is for us to be very exclusive in how we move, man, and secluded, you know, out the way. Because we see, all right, with these large crowds, especially, you know, the atmosphere of partying and drinking, you know, their wide openness, you know, that's what, you know, bourbon represents. You know, bourbon represents just complete, you know, debauchery. Okay, they have the alphabet section on Bourbon Street. They just have, you know, the drunkenness and, you know, their wild, you know, hangover spirit. Okay, and when you keep reading, it says, instead, clothe yourself with the presence of the Lord Yahweh Shah Hamashiach, and don't let yourself think about ways to indulge your evil desires, man. You know, and this is us, you know, putting off every remnant, every trace of that old man, you know, and fully walking in Yahweh Shah more and more as we see judgment is on the scene. Okay, and the devil, you know, on the left hand side is active, man. You know, you brothers had anything?
Come, bro.
God.
What you
Oh,
got?
Bible.
And then I got you. What you got? Halak?
You can give me Luke chapter 10, verse 18.
Luke 10. All right, this is the book of Luke chapter 10, verse 18. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven.
You see, that's how quick this man is about to fall. This is how quick this man kingdom is about to collapse. You know, and once things get started, it's gonna truly get, it's gonna come in quick successions. It's gonna be faster and faster, and as this lesson getting into, we at that last stretch. You know, you on your way home. You on that, what is it? That third base, finna get ready to run home.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Most High saying, this man kingdom is at an end. We're right there. You gotta think how fast lightning hits the ground. Then when it hits the ground, what? You hear that loud thunder, that loud crack. Cause Babylon, that's how Babylon going down, with a loud thunder and a loud crack.
Mm-hmm. Come on, bro. That was all you had on there, bro?
Okay.
Come on. What you had, Lamont?
I want to get to Revelation 22, verse 7. And then I want you to go to Matthew 24, start at verse 42, down to verse 46. Blah, blah,
Revelation 22 and 7.
blah.
Revelation 22 and 7 said, Behold, I come quickly. Blessed is he that keepeth the sayings of the prophecy of this book.
And so we don't know when Yahweh is going to return, man. So when you really think about it, time is not on our side. It's never been on our side. We're supposed to be utilizing the time we have in this ministry, man, to do the work. Because like you're saying, the lesson going into, we in that home stretch, man. So we supposed to been doing the work from the time we come to the truth up until the point where the Lord brings forth that family of the word, man.
Come on, bro. And what you want in Matthew 24?
24 verses 42 down to 46.
Okay, come on. And like you said, bro, time is against you if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. If you're not on your purpose, in this faith within your life, time work against you, because the more time go past, and if we're not doing the things that we're supposed to be doing, time works against us because we're falling behind, But when we're in our purpose, times work in our favor, So just like you was getting into, from the door, we came this thing to build, to grow, to excel, to become something, So this is Matthew 24 and 42. It says, Watch therefore, for you know not what hour your Lord doth come. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief will come, he would have watched and would have suffered and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. Therefore, be ye also ready, for in such an hour as you think not, the Son of Man cometh. Who then is that? You got it.
And this is where, a lot of Israelites, they drop the ball, man, because they think they can, put off to tomorrow. They think they got on inside, man. Time is working against them. They're not utilizing this window of opportunity, this window of mercy that the Lord has still a crack or opening for them to take heed to the things that are going to happen and turn away from their wickedness, man. They it's like people really think that, it's all about them, man. Therefore they got time to bullshit, be full of folly, and do whatever they want to do, man. Not understanding that the clock is ticking, man. The Lord said, Behold, I come quickly. Meaning what? The Lord, he's telling you he's coming, man. And when he actually hit, it's gonna be so sudden, so surprising, with such impact, people are gonna lose their shit, man. And then they're gonna be trying to find outlets. They're gonna start crying and calling on the name of Yahweh Shimi outside, or the straight headed or straight haired idol they worship, man. And they're not gonna get any response, man. They're only gonna get judgment because they have the opportunity now while the Lord has his prophets, teaching and preaching and giving warning to, saying repent, take heed. But plenty of scriptures go into how our people would not hearken, man. So therefore, they're not hearkening and just continually just floating around in the earth, man. Just being ready or prepared to be a sacrifice, man, upon this altar, man, because they're gonna be burnt to a crisp.
Mm-hmm.
You got it, bro.
Going back in Matthew 24 and 45, it says, "Who then is a faithful and wise servant whom his Lord have made ruler over his household to give them meat in due season? Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing."
And see, that's the point right there, man. Those who understand that we're in that home stretch, man, we're continually laboring, man. We're continually doing the work, okay, so that the Lord will be pleased with our sacrifices, okay, be pleased with our endurance, you know what I'm saying, and pleased in the fact that we believe and have faith that his words are faithful and true, because that's what pushes us and motivates us, because we understand and have faith and believe that the Lord's words are faithful and true, and all these things that have been promised to us, all these things that are going to be given to us by being heirs out by Shimei Outshot, we're striving and pushing for that, man. And now being in the home stretch, shit, what else we gonna do, man? Except go harder within this home stretch, man. Because when you in like let's say a relay, man, or or a what's that race when it's a bunch of people running, man,
Yeah, it's a relay.
all at one time.
I'm talking about
A
the
relay
marathon.
con,
Talking about the marathon. Yeah.
You get yourself a good wholesome pace that's good for you, where your heart rate is good, your breathing is good, and you can just keep that continual pace, man. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to just jet out from the line full speed. But once you start getting closer and closer to that finish line, you can turn it up a little bit, man. Because you in that home stretch, you're trying to complete and finish the race, man, with a good tread.
Mm-hmm.
So in the man, the Lord allowed us with, the ability to do this work, man. And we pray Yahweh Shemi Al to increase our faith and increase our wisdom and knowledge, man. So we get to the point we start learning more, we start understanding more, and we're able to bring it out more, man. Being teachers, or whatever, you're doing more. So now when they're home stretch, man, brothers need to apply more, and I'm speaking myself first and foremost, to apply more and more of your lot to the best of your ability, man. Because these people, who just acting like, everything is everything and they got all the time in the world, man, hey, they're gonna get trodden down, man. And when the Lord started bringing these plagues, this famine, these race wars, these gender wars, all that, man, these people are gonna get hit with a stampede, man, of judgment. And the stampede, bro, I've seen movies where they had these stampedes of buffaloes and cattle and everything. But if you get mixed up in there, that's gonna be like you getting grinded up, man. You're not gonna survive no stampede. So when this stampede of judges start coming on the earth, if Yahweh Shemi Al is not in your corner, if he's not supping with you, you're gonna be destroyed, man. And this home stretch is not the time to be bullshitting and acting like time is on your side, man. That's all I got, bro.
Come on, bro. You had some yum yacht.
Come on, bro. Can you give me Revelations 22 and 12?
Revelation 22 and 12.
Come
on. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 22, verse 12, and says, "And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to give every man according as his work shall be."
Yeah, so Yahweh Shai, when he's coming to bring two different rewards. The reward of the right, that righteous reward being the kingdom of heaven, salvation, and the reward of the wicked being damnation, destruction. Because right now we're in the times of we're still in the time of blowing the trumpet, and and we're blowing that trumpet because we can see, like Halak said, at third base, we can see the home base from the third base. You know, see, because the thing about that vision, and that when time's shorter and shorter, everything started to get clearer and clearer. You know, and it's clear that Yahweh Shai's, and he's at the door, man, because all the shit that's going on, man. You know that Matthew 24, you know, the love of men and waxing cold. Hey, that shit is just intensifying. Shit is just getting hotter and hotter. You know, but and then for the apostles to coin the year, you know, when he coined it, you know, the hopeful year of our salvation, and the destruction of Esau, Edom, his kingdom. Hey, I mean, everything's just lining up, and hey, Yahweh Shai's at the door, man. Hey, we don't have long, man, and pretty soon as we coming into some this world coming in some times I've never seen before. You know, as the scripture said in Daniel 12. You know, a time of, you know, that have been seen on the face of the earth, a time like never before, which is gonna be Jacob's trouble, which is gonna catch a lot of you people off guard, man. But you got the watchers, those who not gonna be caught off guard, like the brothers going into Yahweh Shai coming as a thief, but he's sending before he comes as a thief, he gonna send them plagues, man.
Mm-hmm.
And them plagues, these people ain't ready for them.
Nah.
But those plagues are for the wicked, and they gonna get exactly what Yahweh Shai got for them. Bro, can you get me verse 11, Baba Kashah?
You want to read verse 11 again?
Come on.
Okay, come on. Revelation 22:11 says, he that is unjust, let him be unjust still. All right. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still.
Yep. So the elect, from the foundation of earth, the elect was already righteous in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Shai. You know, we had to go through that falling away and everything, but through the spirit, you know, Yahweh Shem Shai, he gathered us back into his fold. We being part of those men, women, and children, you know, being joined to that marriage, you know. But and those that are on the outside, you know, they're profane, they're unjust. Hey, they gonna remain in their lot, you know. Those that said, hey, let the blood of Yahweh Shai be upon them and their children. You know, so Yahweh Shai he ain't forgot about that. You know, all that shit. The debt got to be paid, man, and it's gonna be paid with their blood, what they signed with, man.
Come on, bro.
That's all I had.
Yeah, that's what you had some title on?
Yeah, bro. I got a quick one, bro. Just quick.
Yeah, what you got, bro?
Hey, just give me
Yeah.
1 Corinthians 13 and 7 in the NLT. Like our lesson going into like the home stretch, and we gonna have obstacles. We gonna have situations comes up. We gonna go through things. We gonna be down at times. Esau gonna come at us. I mean, the list just goes on, you know. But and this scripture here, it just something to just give us hope, something to give us something to keep going on to the end, or some, and like the home stretch. You got it in NLT?
Yeah, I got it, bro.
All right, bro. Just verse 7, bro.
Okay, come. This 1 Corinthians 13:7 in the NLT. Love never gives up, never loses faith, is always hopeful, and endures through every circumstance.
That's it. And do it. Go every circumstance we go through, man. All right. Like I said, shit gonna be hard at times. Like I say, what the scripture always say, a just man falls 7 times.
Mm-hmm.
And you keep pushing, man, and endure all the shit that gonna come upon us, and which it is though, cause like scriptures always say, are we the prophet been through it, Yahweh Shai went through it, so you don't think we gonna go through different situations, but we just got to endure and keep on fighting, cause like man, home stretch, man, we can see it, but we still gotta go. Keep fighting, keep pushing, and just not give up, man. That's the main thing. Just not giving up on yourself and the brothers and your how about some shot. All right, but that's all I got, bro.
Come, bro. And like you said, it said endure all circumstances because we coming into some times, to where we don't know, all right, the discomfort that we got to go through, but we know we got to endure it. And let's think about that home stretch, like the brother Lamar was going into, what they call their kick. When you come around that corner in that marathon and you see that finish, those runners call it a kick. They pretty much exert themselves because they know they right here. So we're gonna be in circumstances where we're gonna be pushed, to the limit as far as if we believe or not. Because see, the Lord finna test everybody's faith and see if it's genuine on this home stretch. So that's why we're going to see things intensify more and more. So I got a video, and then we'll get back into a few precepts. But this is about 8.5 minutes, going into this show Redacted, and it just kind of goes into the things that's been going on. All right, these last few days, going into the year, and like I say, like we've been saying, the tone is set. Through Spirit, how about Shema, the tone has been set. All right, the left hand knows, all right, that it has to go with his move. Okay, and this double, it seems like he's getting ready to pull out all stops. So I'm gonna play this. Let's say it's about 8 minutes. I'm gonna let it roll. I say, you brothers got a point. You just say something, not stop it, and you brothers can chime in, or you brothers get a precept. Just let me know, and our brothers can chime in. But let's let this play. Mute your mic for me, Yummy Yacht. Power shot. Yeah, the water, bro.
Everybody needs to wake up right now. It is happening. America is under attack, but not in the way that you think it is. What we're witnessing isn't just violence. It's a massive psychological operation being run on the American people by the very agencies that are supposed to protect us. And it's working. People are falling for it 24 hours before Congress certifies Trump's presidency. Last night, I received an email from my friend, Colonel Douglas McGregor, friend of the show. You guys know him well. And his words have been ringing in my head ever since. He said, Clayton, when something makes no sense, chances are it does not. And let me tell you, the story we're being fed about these twin terror attacks in New Orleans and Trump Tower in Vegas doesn't make any sense at all.
Chaos in New Orleans. A New Year's celebration ends tragically as a truck drives into a crowd of people on Bourbon Street.
The FBI is sifting through tips to find out why a highly decorated Army soldier blew up a Tesla Cybertruck outside the Trump Hotel in Las Vegas.
So let's unpack what's really going on here. 2 attacks in just a matter of hours. One in New Orleans, one in Las Vegas. The timing, the narratives, the contradictions. It's all too convenient. And all of this is happening just 15 days before Donald Trump takes office. Coincidence? I don't think so. Before diving into these specifics of these so-called terror attacks, it's critical to understand the larger picture here, okay? America's deep state created Al-Qaeda. It created ISIS. This isn't speculation. It's documented fact. The deep state funds, trains, and supports these groups, using them as tools to destabilize regions, execute regime change operations, and justify endless wars. Just look at Al-Qaeda and what they did at the regime change operation carried out by the CIA in Syria last month. This was done before Trump takes office on purpose, people. Wake up. It forces Trump's hands into a war against Iran. And yet, what are we hearing from the conservative media right now? They're conveniently forgetting all of it.
And if I can add real quick, the same people that they used to overthrow the Syrian government, all right, which the West, the small hats, European nations in America, they backed it, those what they call freedom fighters, those rebels, which are the same people, that they're blaming these attacks on. So and the American people, are so goddamn dumb into what's going on in the earth that you can tell them anything. They're so separated from reality that you can just make up Esau. The American government can just pull a story out their ass, all right, and people run with it, man. So like he said, it's a thing of fear that we seeing being pushed. Okay, so I'm gonna let it play out.
Of this. Instead, they're parroting the narrative. that ISIS has somehow infiltrated the United States to carry out these attacks, that Iran has now snuck man-pad missiles into the United States to shoot down American planes.
But we had two solid sources, one south of the border and then one from an element within our own government that confirmed independently of each other that some Iranian-made man-pads, so surface-to-air missiles, had come across the border.
So we now have Iranian missiles. Who knows how many
and
inside the United States?
That is not something you're going to see in a lot of places. I didn't even want to talk about it.
That's exactly the story the CIA wants them to tell. And when one of these missiles takes down an American airliner, Americans will be so furious they'll demand that Trump goes to war against Iran. Just look at this NBC headline this morning. A perfect storm, extremism, online, political polarization are increasing risk of attacks, experts say. Experts, yeah. And just 2 days ago, we learned that Jake Sullivan has laid out a plan to bomb Iran for President Biden, something he's actively considering before Trump takes office. Good. So we'll have a full-fledged war on our hands that Trump will need to deal with. Great. Let's be clear. This is happening because the CIA is orchestrating it. As former CIA agent Michael Scheuer has explained to me a few weeks ago, this is their strategy. They use what he called dumb Muslims in their operations, people who are expendable, easily manipulated, perfect scapegoats for creating false flags.
They may be finished, Clinton, with shooters, but not with a truck bomb or an aerial weapon of some kind. And they can blame it on anybody. They've got all the gangsters in the country they need, and they can set them up. The FBI specialty is setting up Muslim terrorists.
Now let's get into the bizarre facts surrounding both of these cases. As Colonel McGregor pointed out to me in an email, when something makes no sense, chances are it does not. So let's start with the Tesla truck explosion in Las Vegas. The suspect, an 18-year Special Forces veteran, Matt Livelsberger, with the highest level of security clearance, is an incredibly unlikely candidate for this type of attack. According to sources in the military, he was a top-notch guy who was very close to retirement. He spent 18 years in the Special Forces, not just 2 or 3. People like him don't just wake up one day, make a hard left, carry out a sudden act of violence. He was more than capable of constructing a far more sophisticated explosive device. The crude fireworks and fuel setup in the Tesla truck just doesn't align with his training. My 12-year-old could have done a better job. There's no record of political extremism either. Reports say he was a Trump supporter who loved the United States. We now know he was a reality TV star, next to U.S. Special Forces star Tim Kennedy.
It's a reality show that pits teams of elite soldiers from around the world against each other.
Matt and Tim from the U.S. Army Special Forces.
Watch. This is how my dad got a flat belly at 60s.
This is day 17 of doing nothing but this.
Okay, so now.
So this guy come from a reality TV show, man. It'll show you that the world is a stage. And I'm going to fast forward it real quick to get to the next main point. Because this is the end game, all right, that these devils, want to take it to. So let's go about right here.
Hey, can I get this preset real quick, bro? Or you want to go play it up?
What you got, bro?
I can go on and read it out real quick.
You got it.
This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil, and Satan, which deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. We're basically he deceived the whole earth, man. Just like the clip going into everything we've been seeing, these psyops, this devil is setting this all up, deceiving people, man. And people are believing everything they're seeing, and just taking it as face value versus remembering who these people are, man. These devils who run everything and their track records, man.
Mm-hmm. Come on, bro. And we're going to get into, also what we're seeing with these, so-called sleeper cells, okay, which when you go into the MK Ultra, there's real, where these guys are programmed, to hear trigger words and get on certain assignments, like the MK Ultra is real, okay. The devil scripts say what he's the inward thought is deep, so he get into that, so I'm playing these last few seconds, and this is what we know all right, that this devil is going with this, man. All right, because Esau, he's on his home stretch and trying to set up his NWO. Okay.
And the property that they recorded here.
This isn't journalism. This is theater orchestrated to sell the American people a prepackaged narrative. The FBI called this reporter 12 hours after they had a secure crime scene to say, hey, come on over here and film yourself. What? Who benefits? It's clear who benefits from regime change wars and terror in the United States. These aren't random events. They're calculated moves in a much larger game. As journalist Whitney Webb explains, this is all part of the plan. You'll be told that digital ID, digital surveillance, money, and Palantir big data pre-crime algorithms are the only way to stop the terror attacks. And it would be disturbing to see how many fall for the ruse, don't give in to the fear, and don't consent. So Whitney sums it up perfectly. These attacks and the fear they create aren't just about control, they're a sales pitch for digital IDs, surveillance, currencies, algorithmic pre-crime systems that promise to keep us safe while robbing us of every last shred of freedom. This chaos, this fear, this destruction of trust in institutions, it's all part of a larger operation to centralize power, take away your buying power, right? They want a centralized digital currency. Don't give in to this fear. Don't consent to it.
So that's the end game. All right, they're on their home stretch with the NWO. You know, their digital ID, okay, will be used. Okay, will be the digital ID will be a solution to the rampant crime that they're about to orchestrate. Okay, to the economy collapsing. Okay, the CHIP is going to be the pseudo salvation. It's going to solve everything that these devils are about to bring. And I want to get that definition real quick with fear, you know, and then we'll get whatever last precept y'all brothers got. I want to get this. It's called control by fear. It says fear can be used to control others through manipulation and pressure. This is called fear mongering, a tactic that involves exaggerating or highlighting potential dangers or negative outcomes. When people are gripped by fear, their rational thinking shuts down, making them more susceptible to manipulation. Okay, so it's easy to control the masses through fear. Okay, because it shuts down their rational thinking. Okay, and they're more susceptible to the manipulation. And the devil is going to present the CHIP, okay, as the solution to everything. You know, like I said, the economy collapsing, the extreme violence, and you know, the certain attacks, and America's under attack by everybody. It's going to be Russian spies, Russian cyber attack, Iranian sleeper cells, ISIS sleeper cells. You know, he got so many people, you know, that he can blame, and you best believe, you know, he's getting ready to throw us in the mix as well. You know, that's a part of it too. Okay, so this is how we know, you know, we're in that home stretch, you know, and the devil, you know, he's at the point to where he wants to set up the NWO, and it's going to be, you know, order out of chaos, you know. Any brother had some precept?
Bro.
I got, bro. Oh, slut.
Come. What you got? A lot. Then we got you, Mark.
You give me 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 8.
Let's see, KJV. All right, this is the book of 1 Peter chapter 5. You said in verse 8. This is 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 8 says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil is a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour."
And we're not believing, we're not drinking all these false reports. We understand that it's poison, so it can poison the masses, so it confuse the masses. Nah, we filter whatever drink that is, we filter it out with Yahweh Shai, with these scriptures, with Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and see, if it's true or not. We stand sober in the mind, but also, we stand sober in the mind, and we're vigilant by what? Watching, continue to watch. Be like, seeing this video, watching this video, looking into this news report, reporting to to the brethren, to the flock, because we're watching out for this devil and the masses and the people of this world. They're not doing this. They just take it in anything that is spewed out to them. They ain't asking what's in it. They don't care what it is. They'll just see it. As soon as they see it, they talking about it, and it's gonna spread. It's gonna spread like it's truth.
Come on, bro. Any other brother had something? Oh, you had something, Mark.
Come.
Okay.
Proverbs chapter verses 16 and 17.
You said Proverbs chapter what?
4.
Okay, yeah.
Verse 17.
Yeah, link up what the brother was just saying. Yeah, here we go. All right, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 4, verse 16 and 17. It said, "For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away, unless they cause some to fall. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence."
So you can only imagine how devils came together, and they counsel and decided how to bring forth these sides, man, as far as what happened down in New Orleans and the explosion of the Tesla, and it says they drink the wine of violence, and they use that violence to bring forth fear on the people, man. And once they bring that fear, then they start, get orchestrating a way to get people to relax, to listen to what they pretty much gonna tell them they need to do. But at the end of the day, they're not gonna stop until they get to that point where they can pretty much collapse the society, bring forth martial law, start persecuting the prophets, to try to bring forth their NWO, man. Which they're gonna get so far with it, but they're not gonna completely fill their bellies, man. Lord is not gonna. He has created pretty much a ceiling that they can't pass, roughly paraphrasing, man. But they breathe, they eat, they sleep, and they drink wickedness, man. Because when you go into mischief, it goes into to injure, to hurt, to be wicked, and to be evil, man. And that's the MO of Esau Edom, man. That's why the Lord documented scriptures to never trust our enemy, because like iron rusted swords is wickedness, man. But you can't get that through the heads of our people. But the Lord is going to allow the hammer of the earth, which is Esau Edom, to start, judging a lot of Israelites, man. That's all I got, brother.
Come on, bro. Just to bag on what you were saying, their word mischief in the Hebrew is ra'ah, which goes into to be bad, to be evil, to be injurious, to be wicked, to do an injury or hurt, to do evil, wickedly, mischief, that's the damn devil, man. They say he can't sleep, so this nigga is a wicked fiend, Any other brother had something?
Go on.
Yeah, me too. But go ahead, brother.
Okay, Yum Yacht, and we'll close out with what you got, Tyler. What you got, Yum Yacht?
Yeah, real quick before you get the scripture, Proverbs 14 and 15. But yeah, man. Not only do this devil just he's a damn put mischief throughout the outside of the country, because earth giving it to this man's hand. So he's a problem throughout the whole damn earth,
Mm-hmm.
even more so his own people. Because you look outside of America, shit, even though it's bad, but it's better than the inside of this place, man. It's infrastructure.
Yeah, this is the darkest place on earth.
God.
You know, America got a very dark, overtone. So yep, let's get that. What you say, Proverbs 14 and 15?
Come. Get it in the NLT, Bible Shop.
Okay, come. All right, it's Proverbs 14 and 15 in the NLT. And it reads, it says Proverbs 14 and 15, it says, only simpletons believe everything they're told. The prudent carefully consider their steps.
Yeah, and these simple people, they believe every damn thing Esau tell them, man. Hey, especially by our people, knowing that this is our number one enemy, our arch nemesis, man. And this man, he don't have our good anywhere in his heart. He don't have any thought, for our well-being. And that word simple, real quick, is goes into and get this. That's the Genesis Hebrew Chaldean lexicon. It says a silly person, one easily persuaded and enticed.
Mm-hmm.
So these people they have been pushed to the point where they want to feel secure in the hands of Esau. So when he do come down, and provide the solution for everybody's discomfort, and they're gonna be willing to take this shit, which is gonna be the MOTB.
Tell them, bro. What's that word in the Hebrew is pataya. Yeah, simple, foolish, open-minded. And these people, open up, to all these different narratives, because Esau can get you to, live a culture to where you destroy yourself, it's going to be easy for him to convince, all right, the masses, that he has, a better way, and that's what Esau has mastered, presenting death and oppression as a better way. You want to read verse? Hold on. So like, you want to read verse 16 too, bro?
You can get it, bro.
Come on. Just read that real quick. Let me go back. So like, so this Proverbs 14 and 16, it says, a wise man feareth and departed from evil, but a fool rageth and is confident.
Yeah, so a wise man, Lord willing, we be those wise men. We basically we fear the Lord. We abstain from all evil, so that we don't be caught on the left hand side. Getting that judgment. But a fool, and he gonna continue in his wickedness, and he can't be told shit. And he's confident in his wickedness. He's confident in the wicked. Because as the scriptures say, they are their father, the devil.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so they just believe whatever this man bring forth, because being the father of lies, the wicked of our people, shit, they love being told lies, man. And again, lies is their comfort food.
Come on, bro. What you had, Tyler? One.
I got you, y'all. Hey, give me Psalm 58 and 1. Go to 3 or 4.
Okay, come on. All right, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 58, verse 1. And it says, do you indeed speak righteousness, O congregation? Do ye judge rightly, O ye sons of men? Yeah.
And do Esau judge rightly?
Nah.
No. Hell no. Hey, like his ways, like in Psalms 10, like his ways are out of reach, something like that. Out of force, something say. And he just don't judge people right at all. That's how that's how that dude moves and act. All right. And he gonna bring, like I said, like the guy was saying, they gonna cause a shit and bring their situation. They gonna cause all the bullshit, but they gonna bring their their Basically, they're gonna cause the problem, and they're gonna have a result. Not a result, but
Yeah, or problem, reaction, solution.
yeah, that's a solution. They gonna cause the shit now, but they gonna have the solution for it because they the one cause it. All right, bro, go ahead.
Kind of going back into it, and it says, "Yeah, in heart you work wickedness, you weigh the violence, all right, of your hands in the earth. The wicked
And
are."
what Joe
Yeah,
like and
yeah.
and what dude said about what Joe gonna do before Trump come? He gonna tag I think Iran. Just Iran or yeah, just Iran, right? He gonna cause some more bullshit going on the earth. That's what they do. Everywhere Esau go, man, he doing shit he's supposed to do. Can't stay home. He gotta be the worldwide. He the fucking worldwide police, man. That's what he is. Esau the worldwide police, and everybody goddamn business. Tell about what people can and can't do, but he can do it though. It's okay. It's okay for United States to have nuclear missiles, but nobody else can have it. That's tight. That's like I can do this, I can do that, but no, you can't do it. He's a hypocrite.
Mm-hmm.
And I said to him, scripture saying he gonna lie. He love lying. That's all that nigga do, just lie to scare the people. Cause he gonna bring the bullshit, scare the shit out of people, and people gonna give in. Same way they did 4 years ago. They gave in to all the bullshit. Oh, you gonna die. You this, you this, you that. And people gave into it. And when they do the same shit, like we might have another situation, another playing damage. Scare the shit out of people and get people to take the bullshit. This is what he gonna do.
I
All
got
right?
that.
Go ahead, bro.
I got that for you too, bro. What they call problem, reaction, solution. So when you go into it, or PRS, it said problem, reaction, solution is a theory that the ruling elite use to manipulate public opinion and gain approval for social or societal controls. The theory suggests that the powerful use PRS to engineer problems, create or exploit problems to justify laws, rules, and restrictions, amplify problems, use the media to broadcast and popularize the problem, arouse social demand, bring the problem to the forefront of public attention to create a demand for action, use the demand for action to advance acceptance of predetermined solution.
Ooh. Hey, that's what he gonna do. He gonna do the shit to the fullest. And and they gonna constantly run CNN and all the rest of them. They gonna wear that shit out in people's head, and people gonna oh shit, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. And that's why that passed that what's it called, the Patriot Act.
Yeah.
People they ain't give a damn. Oh yeah, go ahead, pass it. Go ahead. I don't care. Go ahead, pass it. But that's what they do. They scare the shit out you. They cause the problem, and they got a damn solution. And that solution, they think that solution is the best for everybody else. It's not. But he got them feeling that way though. All right, but go ahead, bro.
Because it's back in Psalm 58:3. It said, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They're like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear.
See? He's lied. I mean, as soon as he come out, soon as being born, he's speaking lies. Ain't Esau a big old liar, man?
Mm-hmm.
That spirit go all back to Cain. That spirit go all back to Cain. Cause when that's have you seen your brother Adam? What he say? I ain't see him.
Your brother Abel, yep.
The Abel, still I said Abel.
Mm-hmm.
The lie he told. The first lie he told, the first lie.
Mm-hmm.
And now the same lie, the same people, especially ones in charge, they lying to the people and scare the shit out of people to get people to fall in and what they want, and it's gonna happen, and they all gonna do it with no problem. They gonna be we safe now. He got you where you want you. All right, but that's all I got, bro.
Come on, bro. So yeah, the point being made. I think we covered everything on both sides. The mindset we should be in as we, enter the home stretch. And what the devil plans on doing on the home stretch of this NWO. So we're gonna see who's gonna get to the victory line, which we know, it's gonna be all right, the elect. Okay, we already had the victory through Yahushua. So unless brothers had anything else, brothers good. All right. Yeah, so Lord will you brothers and you sisters edified once again. We're gonna give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Hakadash, and double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful Shalom.
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 Shalom.